Hey guys, Blade Blabber here. I have another review for you today. This is going to be a multi-tool review on the Leatherman Squirt ps4. I'm going to go over the tool selection on here first, and then I'll do the specs, then I'll just tell you what I think of the multi-tool overall. Now this is one of Leatherman's keychain multi-tools, which means you can just put it. It's good to put on your keychain along with your keys, or just if you like smaller multi-tools, you can just put it in your pocket. So the first major tool on here is these spring-loaded pliers. Now these are on Leatherman's website put as needle nose pliers and just regular pliers. They have a little bolt grabber right there, and then they also have wire cutters. Now these are going to be very light-duty pliers, so they're good for like things like pulling splinters out, and just the smaller tasks that you would use pliers for. You're not going to be undoing bolts or anything like that like you could do with one of the bigger multi-tools, like my favorite Leatherman Wave. Great multi-tool. I carry this one all the time. Very heavy duty, and you can pretty much do anything you want with it. That's not going to be the case with this Leatherman Squirt ps4. You're going to be doing the smaller tasks with this one, and so those pliers are going to be for your lighter tasks, And those wire cutters, they work good for smaller wires. This would probably be a good electrician's multi-tool. Those wire cutters are good enough for your normal size small wires. I've been cutting fishing line with them too when I'm fishing. This is a great tool to take fishing with you. I keep it in my fishing pack. Works great for that. So those are the pliers, and they are spring loaded. And then onto the knife, it has this clip point bladed knife, and it is chisel ground, which has its highs and lows. It's going to be a lot worse to sharpen, but it's going to also be really sharp out of the box. Basically, if you don't know what chisel ground is, that's basically where only one side of the blade is grinded, and this side is just barely grinded at all, if any. I don't really use this blade on here much. When I'm carrying this, which I only carry it sometimes, it's mainly just used as a backup blade along with my larger blade, and I also carry my multi-tool, my Leatherman Wave, along with this. So this is basically just a backup blade for me, so I just keep it nice and sharp. I don't worry about having to sharpen it unless I really need to use it. So that's the blade, and it also comes with a wood and metal file. This is the wood file, and this is the metal file. It's a good size file. It'd be good for just your everyday tasks you need for a file, just like working on fingernails and stuff like that. That's what I've been using it for. It's a decent file for what it is. Again, this is a keychain multi-tool, so pretty much it's going to be a light-duty multi-tool. None of these tools lock like the Leatherman Wave does. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's a light-duty multi-tool. Then you're also going to get this small flathead screwdriver. So basically, that's pretty much what it is. It's just a small flathead screwdriver for your smaller screws. Works pretty good. You could use it on the smaller Phillips screws too. And you also get a large flathead screwdriver that could work on large Phillips head too, and a bottle opener. The bottle opener works good, no problems with that. The screwdriver works fine. I prefer my tools to be locking though, like on the Leatherman Wave. So basically, this is mainly a backup multi-tool for me in my everyday carry. But for some people, they might only need a small multi-tool, and this would be perfect for them. So yep, this large screwdriver, Phillips head, along with the bottle opener, works pretty good. Then over here, you have some scissors. And you just saw why I do not like these scissors. They do have a spring like most scissors on multi-tools should. There, just did it again. These scissors pretty much suck. I really don't like the scissors on here. They, if you put too much pressure on them, or cutting something that's just like a little bit too thick besides paper, or sometimes even thicker paper, that spring catches on top of the other side of the scissors. It's even just like that, and you can see how it flips over the top of here. It's not supposed to do that, I'm pretty sure, and it's a real inconvenience. I really don't like the scissors on here. Just did it again. And I'm not even cutting anything. So the scissors pretty much suck on here. You know, I'm pretty disappointed in Leatherman with these scissors. I'm a big Leatherman fan. Leathermans are my favorite multi-tools. I've never had really any big problems with Leatherman multi-tools that I've got. This is the first big one I've gotten, is these scissors are just crappy. So I was going to be carrying this multi-tool as my main multi-tool in my everyday carry, but I stopped that for two reasons. Because these scissors sucked, and I use my scissors a lot in my multi-tools. The scissors sucked, and also I just like carrying the bigger multi-tools because some of my tasks are just a little bit too much for this little one here. So yeah, the scissors aren't going to do much for you. I don't know if the scissors on my Leatherman Squirt PS4 were like a default, or if they're all like that. You can tell me in the comments if you want, but yeah, I don't really know. Alright, so now onto the specs. Now that I've talked about the tools. The blade is 1.6 inches. And that's about how long the file is too. And the handle length, like closed, just overall, is 2.25 inches. So it is a very small multi-tool. That's why it's in the keychain line of Leatherman's. And it does have a keyring attachment to put on your keys. I personally, I just put a when I'm carrying this, I just take a carabiner, this little carabiner, and clip it on there, and then clip this onto my belt loop. That's how I carry it. I don't carry it with my keys. It's too heavy and bulky for me to carry on my keys. So the handle is 2.25 inches, and the handle material, like the scales, is stainless steel, and the scales come in black, red, and blue. As you can see, I have the black ones, and the rest of the body is stainless steel. Like you can see, all the tools are outside accessible, so that means you don't have to open up the multi-tool to get to them. And the overall weight on the Leatherman Squirt PS4 is 1.9 ounces. So it is a very light multi-tool compared to the Leatherman Wave, which I think is about 8 ounces, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 8 ounces. So it is a very light multi-tool, but keep in mind it is a keychain multi-tool, and you're not going to do nearly the tasks that you can do with the bigger multi-tools like the Leatherman Wave or even the Leatherman Skeletal. So overall, on the Leatherman Squirt PS4, it's a great keychain multi-tool, except for the scissors. Everything else I have no problems with. If you just need a light-duty multi-tool to do things, you know, just like cutting paper, cutting tags off clothes, you don't need anything heavy, taking splinters out, all that kind of stuff. This is a great multi-tool for you. You won't even notice it's on you when you're carrying it. So I highly suggest the Leatherman Squirt PS4. The only downside to it is the scissors. That's the only thing I do not like about this multi-tool. So I don't want to say that Leatherman has let me down. They just, had one bad tool on there. That's the first really problem I've ever found with Leatherman's so far. I could find more along the road, but so far Leatherman has stayed my favorite multi-tool company, and they have not disappointed me with this tool. So that's the Leatherman Squirt PS4. See you guys next time.